Hi, welcome to another session. Now we are going to see about the global methane pledge. So this global methane pledge, actually in the Glasgow summit COP26 UNFCCC, the EU, the European Union and the US has launched a landmark pledge on them to slash emission, the methane emission by 30 percentage of 2020 levels by 2030 2020 level. And also India was a co-chair of global methane initiative. We'll see what is this global methane initiative, but what will be the impact of this slash reduction of the emissions by 30%. It will reduce 0.2 degrees Celsius, 2 degrees Celsius of global warming. It will reduce this much amount of your global warming. Okay, so this was a pledge, global methane pledge. US and EU has led for it, and it is aimed to slash emission 30%. It is signed by 90 countries. China, Russia, India is not a signatory to up to now. India is not a signatory. Now, before this, we will see what is this methane is. See, generally, methane is a most abundant man-made greenhouse gas. Methane, abundant anthropogenic greenhouse gas, right after your carbon dioxide. Why I'm telling after carbon dioxide? Because what will happen, the carbon dioxide has the ability, after the carbon dioxide, methane is important driver of the climate change, because methane is ability to trap heat is 28 times more than more than carbon dioxide. That's why methane is also an important, second most important driver of climate change. But the lifespan of the methane lifespan is only 12 years. Only 2 years. But reducing now will impact on the lifetimes. So what is the source for this methane? You see, methane, major sources for the methane is the fastest growing greenhouse gas in the atmosphere, where it is contributing 2/3. It is caused by the emissions only, and 86 times powerful than this carbon dioxide over 20 years period. Generally, if you take 28 times more powerful than this. What are the major sources for this? Actually, what are the major sources for this greenhouse gases? Major source for this. Major sources are productions of coal, oil and natural gas, solid waste, which is decay and landfill, decaying in the landfill, animal waste system, animal waste management system, and water waste treatment facilities. Water waste treatment facilities. So these are the major sources of your methane. Now, what are the major causes of this? See here, the major causes can be what it impacts of this. As it is the second most greenhouse gases, can I say it will accelerate global warming? Yes, accelerating of global warming. and it also helps in formation of tropospheric bad ozone. Tropospheric ozone, bad ozone. So reducing this will reduce 0.2 degrees Celsius. We can avoid 0.2 degrees Celsius. What the IPC talked about 1.5 degrees by this mid-century, and by the end of the century 2 degrees Celsius. It is a short time climate pollutant. Tropospheric ozone is a short time climate pollutant. Black carbon, short time climatic pollutants. So this short time climate pollutants, out of one, you see, according to IPCC report also, if you reduce this short time climate pollutant, you can avoid, you can reduce 0.6 degrees Celsius of global warming. Okay, this also causes air pollution because methane builds up coal mines and oil. It causes air pollution in the coal mines. See, what of the methane which is built up in the oil and natural gas, that might cause explosive, which can be a danger to the employees, the workers. And also methane is a major component for natural gas. So it can be captured before it is released. It can be captured, right? It can be captured before it is released into the atmosphere. So it is emitted into the atmosphere. How and why? How, that is. And also it can be used for energy, production of energy, produce energy for heating, cooking, and electricity. Right? And for that, there is an global methane initiative which was started in the year 2004. India is also a member of it. It is a public-private initiative. It advances cost-effective near-term methane abundant and recovery. So it will see whether what are the barriers which are there, what are the barriers for recovery and use of methane as a clean source of energy. UK, the other European countries, they have started this the recovery methods for the methane for a clean energy. So what are the initiatives? India is also a member of this GMI, that is Global Methane Initiative. What are the initiatives that are being taken in India? Harit Dhara. Harit Dhara, the ICAR, Indian Council for Agricultural Research, they have developed an anti-methanogenic feed supplement. What is this? They use this condensed and hydrosoluble tannin-rich supplement, and this decreases the protozoas of microbes responsible for the methane. They decreases. So in the it is also increases the milk. So there are two advantages. You see, ICAR anti-methogenic feed supplement. This is so what they do. This is made up of tannin-rich plant-based source, tropical plant, that is tannins, bitter, and suppress and remove protozoa from the rumen. And this, because of this, there are two things. What they do, this one is anti-methogenic feed, and also it cuts down the methane emission, plus also more milk production. So there is two advantages of this milk production, Harit Dhara, milk production and anti. So in the exam they can ask you Harit Dhara, Parivartan ki aur. Okay, Harit Dhara. So carbon, methane, reduction of methane, anti-methogenic. Okay, this is one. Then also the second is Indian Greenhouse Gas Program by PRI, the Energy Resource Institute. Okay, then also third initiative is National Action Plan for the Climate Change. Then the fourth is Bharat Stage 6. So these are the initiatives that are being taken for these things. So thank you, one and all.